Hi guys, it's Elle from Transforming LB. I'm gonna do my 3-week update video, which would have been Thursday. My starting weight was 306. My surgery weight was 304 to 99. I'm down 20 pounds from my highest weight, so I'm pretty happy with that. And that's just in 3 weeks. So, excuse me. I did have my surgery in Tijuana, Mexico with Dr. Vasquez, excuse me. I went through Tijuana Bariatrics. Let's see. I'm pretty much completely healed. I was having a little bit of like a pulling sensation like under my incisions, but my PCP says that's just basically scar tissue and stretching out the scar tissue. It's kind of the same feeling you get like when you get new stretch marks or you put on a lot of weight at once and you can kind of feel your skin stretching. I don't know if anybody's gained weight that rapidly, but I have. You're gonna kind of feel your skin stretching, like a tension. So other than that, I haven't had any pain. I'm really sore, but it's because I've been doing a lot more just laying around versus moving around like I should, and that tends to make my body feel extremely heavy. But sorry about that. Fix my chair. The reason it takes me so long to do my videos sometimes is because I have an issue with anxiety and depression, and some days I don't get out of the bed, let alone want to film a video when I feel like crap. I feel like I look like crap. I don't leave the house. The only thing I do is take care of my kids and do schoolwork. My kids are fairly young, so it's easier for me to not have the guilt of like, my kids are just hanging out in the house, because for them that's kind of what they want to do. As long as they're in the same place I am, my kids are usually fine. I do have work functions that I am supposed to attend that I can kind of get out of, so I don't. As long as I I function during the school year, that's what matters. Let's see. My body is changing more than the number on the scale is changing. I can see the difference myself, but it's mostly because I took the time to take a ton of before pictures. So now that I have a comparison between what I look like before I had my surgery 3 weeks ago and now, and also I wasn't really shy about taking pictures at my heaviest. So there are a ton of pictures of me at 320. So I have a comparison at my heaviest as well. So that kind of helps. Also, I tried to avoid it, but I couldn't, because I know if I didn't see what I wanted, I was probably going to freak out. But I have like a habit of buying like button-ups, and it's like they'll fit while I'm in a certain weight range, and then they don't fit me anymore. So I have like 6 button-ups that are like my favorite shirts. Like I would literally wear plaid button-ups every day, but it's mostly because of my job. I have to cover all of my tattoos. that are visible head on. Like I don't cover the ones behind my ears because nobody sees those. But I do have tattoos on my wrist, so I do have, most of the time, have on long sleeves. And this tattoo requires basically a collar because it goes all the way up to my neck. So I do tend to wear like button up and collared shirts and stuff like that. So I was like, I'm just gonna try them on. Well, as you can see, like, this is not muscle. I had somebody comment on that in my Instagram. This is not muscle. It's actually scar tissue. Like, there's a lump. As you can see, there's a difference in my arms. But I do like the fact that it looks like muscle. And I've noticed, like, I'm not as jiggly as I thought I would be. But my shirts do fit. The shoulder line, the shoulder seam is where it's supposed to be versus like down your arm because your arm's too fat to pull it all the way up. It buttons up until like my midsection, like belly button wise area. Then like, you know, you get to my problem area, which is like my hips, my butts, my thighs. It doesn't really button past there. But for me, that's okay because I couldn't get my arms in the sleeves of most of those shirts before I left. And if you hear the crazy screaming in the background, it's my 2 children wrestling in their bedroom, which is wall to wall with mine. So my apologies. Another thing, like I can tell the difference in my face. Like it's harder to get a double chin now. But for me, that kind of makes me a little more insecure because I really have like an issue with hyperpigmentation. So most of it is under my chin. When my face was fatter, it was kind of less obvious because you just see a fat face. You don't see like all of that. And also, now that you can actually see my neck, you can more so see like there's a dark ring, and that's due to being pre-diabetic. And no, I'm not dirty. I actually am extremely clean, but you can kind of see the dark ring. I hate that. And that's another reason I wear collared shirts all the time. It just makes it less obvious, I guess. I'm insecure about weird things that most people probably don't even notice. I am back in a size 20, and it's not that I couldn't fit into a size 20 no. I couldn't fit into a size 20 before I left. I was in a 22 was tight, and a 24 fit with a little room. Basically, I wore 24s to work and 22s like to the bar. Like, but these are 20s and they fit. I'm always going to have a gap in the waistband because I have a big butt, but these are my scars. That's the one from the drain. That's probably the worst out of the, and you can see like my stretch marks a little better now, but that doesn't bother me. Other than that, dealing with the anxiety and the depression is a daily battle for me. Another thing I've noticed is my birth control makes me hungry, and it's always been like that. But it's because I don't take the week off like I'm supposed to, because I basically take birth control so I don't have to have a period. But when I don't take that week off, I feel like it prolongs the amount of time where I have cravings and cramps and a bad attitude. So I'm gonna stop skipping my period. I'm just gonna take my birth control for the rest of the month and then actually take the week off like I'm supposed to and see if that helps. But I'm down about, like I said, 20 pounds, so I'm pretty happy. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video now because I've got to go attend to my little people. But you guys have a great one. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you haven't yet, subscribe, like my videos, follow me on Instagram. Really, I'm just here to show everybody what I'm going through and actually put another face out there that maybe somebody can identify with, that, you know, you never know. So you guys have a good one.